Across the wards,
across the Highlands,
across the world.
This is Highland Hospital Radio.
It sure is Highland Hospital Radio. Very good afternoon to you. It's just gone 12 o'clock on Saturday, the 18th of January. It's 18 days in already.
18 days in, and we've literally just seen each other.
We've just said Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Shannon Marvel sitting opposite me. Also, we've got Olivia in the studio as well. It is your Saturday drop-in, and we'll be back after our first tune. It is those guys from Glasgow. Franz Ferdinand, it's Take Me Out. With Take Me Out, it's Franz Ferdinand here on your Saturday drop-in. So it's a very good afternoon to you. If you're new, don't worry, that's fine. You're more than welcome. The Saturday Drop-In, it's a live programme here on Highland Hospital Radio. We're currently live in the studios at Raigmore. The door's open. Mm-hmm. Shannon is just looking down the corridor, just trying to make eye contact with anybody.
Away.
People are walking away. Yeah, it's just like me on Christmas Day. I was out there harassing people with the OB outside broadcast unit.
Yeah, but when you've got like firefighters in like suits and stuff, you know, like...
I can't believe the nurses chose to go and speak to the fire brigade instead of me. Unacceptable.
You can't say no to a firefighter, you know.
But like, I did meet a baby dressed as Santa on Christmas
adorable.
Day. That was
could
cool.
have been Santa. But like, you know how like he's magic, so he can like disguise himself.
There's a couple of issues I have here. One, Santa would have been knackered. Santa's just done the entire global
That's why
journey.
he's a baby, because he just sleeps all the time.
Oh, this is getting a bit too deep. Right, moving on. How are you, Shannon? How's things?
Good.
Anything exciting happened to you this week?
Not much, apart from being in sort of the paper.
I saw was that newspaper articles that you were in? Yeah.
I like to play on words with my last name because that's never been used before in the past 20 years of my life.
Absolutely unique.
Absolutely unique. So that happened. Nomination for
Hospital Corporation. What?
Hospital Broadcasting Association Awards. UK.
Shannon has been nominated for Best Female Presenter.
Yes.
And of course she deserves it. Well done to Shannon for that.
Thank you very much.
So the thing is, even if you don't come away with a trophy, and I'm sure you'll come away with something, a nomination's still pretty cool.
Yeah,
because,
definitely.
you know, there's what?
The fourth one in 3 years isn't bad.
Clang. She was just dropping that. There was never not going to get dropped in there, because of course you've already won an award at the HBAs, haven't you?
Yeah, well you did too. Remember we got it together.
Yeah, but it's all about Shannon Marvel now. Shannon Marvel's at Radio
I gave you
Award.
a shout out in my interview. Thank you very much.
Shannon Marvellous on the radio. Yeah, we've all seen the headlines. It's not been so good a week for me.
No.
Two problems have occurred.
Aw, what's that?
The first one was I found my first ever grey hair in my beard. It's my first one.
First, are you okay?
Yeah, it's my yeah. What do you mean?
I don't know.
Well, it's just I was visiting I was at the toilets at my work, and it's got a mirror, and I looked in the mirror, and in my beard I found it was just you can't really see it. Mm-hmm. So that's my first grey.
So is it blonde at the front?
Oh, I do platinum streaks at the front.
Oh,
I dyed. Yeah.
I was.
Oh, did you not know? Yeah, that's dyed. Yeah, and all the grey bits at the side, I go painstakingly.
That's so cool.
Yeah, but that's the first natural grey that I found. Another bad news, I had to, so in our driveway, now this is going to be kind of showboating here, but we've got 2 electric cars in our house.
Ooh,
we're a 2 EV family. It's tax efficient. So my car was getting charged last night, and my wife's car was therefore parked in front of me, so I had to move them around.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had to get in my wife's car and move it out the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not going to believe what radio station she's tuned into. I can't even say it.
Go on.
Grey.
Oh no! I already know it's okay. It's all right. Do you need a water? I've got a bottle of water.
I need something stronger than that. Yeah, so
unless it's Ken.
Well, I think that's what it was. She was listening to Ken. She's it's weird because he has to stop his stuff for adverts. Ha! We would never stop for an advert.
Within reason. We do PSAs.
We do PSAs. That's
yeah.
different. So yeah, that's it. She's not listening. I don't know if she's listening just now. Usually, I've had a message telling me off already about something, but I believe she's at Inflate with the kids. They're at, you know, that's the new. It's not the trampoline one. It's the bouncy castle one.
Is that the one up at the cars?
No.
No, that's the trampoline one.
Yeah, so see the one at the retail park.
Yes.
Here in Inverness.
Yes.
It's like 100 bouncy castles basically.
That I used to be a bouncy castle assistant. An official name. It's on my CV and everything. We need to talk
castle
about this later on. Like, yeah.
Awesome.
It was honestly best job I've ever had, hands down. Apart from radio.
I don't know.
Radio and then bouncy castle.
Bouncy castle assistant. So yeah, they're at Inflate. So if she can get Wi-Fi, she'll be listening. Yep. It was Ken Bruce. Ken Bruce is her favourite person on the radio, she says.
I remember when we were looking through some of the old articles when the brownies came in, and I was like, "Who's that guy?" And it's like, "That's Ken Bruce."
Ken Bruce
like,
from 30
he
years
has
ago.
Hair.
Yep. So Ken Bruce has visited the studios a number of times actually, and a certain Lorraine Kelly. In fact, we might be hearing from Lorraine Kelly in just a minute. You never know.
Officially, is she coming up to Orkney already?
No. But we've got. She's recorded something for us.
Oh, okay, cool.
Her best pal Terry Henderson. Oh God.
Besties.
On the Saturday drop-in, it's not just us talking nonsense. Although, just a spoiler alert, that's going to form quite a lot of it.
Yeah.
We've also got coming up at about 12:15, so just in 5 minutes' time, we'll have a go at Guess the Year. So we've got some songs, some headlines, all to point you towards a particular year. We've also got the ever-famous Beat Detective, our last song that we've got in the second hour of the show. We're going to tell you what it is at about 1:20, but in a cryptic way, so you need to try and figure out what the last song of the day is. You can also play requests, so you can email us, studio@hhr.scot, or check us out on Facebook, Instagram. I believe we're still on X.
Yeah.
Blue Sky as well.
Only for the handle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have to reserve that. On Blue Sky as well,
Definitely
if you're
Blue
that
Sky,
way inclined.
yes.
And as well as that, when you become a radio presenter, Shannon and Olivia,
Within reason, yeah.
yeah, inverted commas, you are become acutely aware of days of the week, and I don't mean the 7 days of the week. I mean
the official days.
Like it's National
Whatever
Jump
day.
on a Cow Day. It's
I wonder
National,
if that's an actual day.
we'll research it. National Install Your Computer Monitor Day. National Clean Your Car Day. So on Monday, it's UK National Cheese Day. Brought to you by the people at Cheese. Now, Shannon is cheese averse.
I am.
Dairy. You've got
Dairy
some
intolerant.
you've got some horrendous. You just hate cheese and everything about it. Mm-hmm. Or is it that cheese hates you and everything about you? Is that the problem?
Yeah.
Ah, right.
You don't want to be in the same room as me, basically.
Well, here's the thing. You and I, we've travelled on long car journeys together to go to hospital conferences.
Yes.
And I like cheese, you don't like it. So we've combined the two.
I like cheese.
Yeah, that's
cheese
the problem. You
doesn't
do
like
like
me.
cheese.
Yeah, I really like cheese.
So I found, shamelessly stolen off the internet this week, a quiz coming up where I'm going to give you a list of 10 names and you need to tell me, is it a cheese or is it a Motorway Services?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Exactly. It's got people gripped already.
It's a good job I've got my lactate pills ready.
I think this quiz is going to be so cheesy you will need to have a lie down afterwards.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. Did I mention that Lorraine Kelly was here? Listen.
Hello there, it's Lorraine here, and you're listening to Highland Hospital Radio.
That's Lorraine Kelly.
As if she was in the room with us.
It's like she's here.
Live and well.
Lorraine Kelly, who is the patron. I'll occasionally say patron saint. I get that. Obviously, that we need to stop there. She's the patron of Highland Hospital Radio, and we're very kind. She very kindly took some time out to record a couple of wee promos for us, which was very nice.
Yeah.
She's lovely. She's Terry's best pal. I found the archive, Shannon, of all the mini discs of the interviews with Terry and Lorraine, because she used to actually be on Highland Hospital Radio.
Really?
Pretty much almost every Wednesday for Wednesday Word Call.
No way.
Yeah, do you not know that?
I thought she just sort of popped in.
No, she was like an actual co-presenter with Terry and Athol for a good wee while.
Hilarious.
Absolutely, yeah. So, Lorraine Kelly. Coming up in just a moment's time, we're going to be doing Guess the Year. Once I fix...
Sorry. See, this is what happens when I just get free reign and just stop it. I know.
I said you can do anything you want. You can pick any song you like. Don't touch the bits that are between the two bits that say Guess the Year.
I didn't see that.
So
bit.
what's the bit that she's
Sorry.
actually... We'll be back after these short messages. The fact that we're about to say, please give blood, that's got nothing to do with... Back in a moment, folks. Glenn Campbell and Wichita Alignment. It's one of my favourite songs of all time.
Yeah, it's good.
Whenever I play it, I always say that one is for Willie Evans, who was the music manager of the radio station when I got my first gig.
Oh.
When I got my first radio... in fact, look, I've got my hoodie on, see?
Oh, is it? Oh, Regal Radio. Right, I recognise it.
West Lothian's #1 online community radio station.
I was just like, Bathgate Regal? It's like,
yeah,
this is
I've
something.
decided to put on my Bathgate Regal hoodie today.
I need to put on my student radio hoodie on next week.
Yeah, we'll do that.
It's got a bit of paint on it because I used it for when I moved home.
Well, this is faded slightly.
Yeah.
It was quite a wee while ago now. Anyway, we are playing Guess the Year, but can you guess the year? Would you like some movie clues? Of course you would. Shannon?
Otherwise, I wouldn't have a job if you didn't want them.
Well.
So, Bullet starring Steve McQueen in 2001, Space Odyssey. The Stanley Kubrick?
Yeah, Stanley Kubrick movie, yeah.
Directing the movie, which would win the Best Special Effects Oscar at the following year's awards. Planet of the Apes, first in the long run of the movies, starring Charlton Heston, which is... He's the guy who plays the gorilla, right?
No, something else.
Oh, the other one.
He's one of the astronauts.
Oh, right, okay. And, of course, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, starring Dick Van Dyke.
Dick Van Dyke.
Absolute legend.
Did he not just turn 100, or is he 99?
99.
He's 99.
Yeah.
And if he's ever seen, like, footage of him, you would think he was in his 20s still.
Yeah,
he still like, does heel kicks and dances.
It's a daughter or a family member does like a TikTok and they do like with the tap dancing and stuff. And it's as if he's still in his like 30s.
He's
it's
amazing.
nuts.
He's amazing. Whatever he's...
Maybe we should get into tap dancing, then we can live to 100.
Is that what it is?
Possibly.
You're so determined for me to do dancing on TikTok. That's the only thing I ever hear about. So I've got this. This is The Bullet main theme by Lalo Schifrin.
Oh, okay.
It's so funky. Somebody brought this to my attention, Lalo Schifrin, this week.
Okay.
Like any sort of 70s cop-esque movie, he did the music too, and it's just...
I like in like, I would say the old films, but older sort of cop films where there'll be like, you know, there'll be like shot.
Yeah.
And then they do the whole like over dramatic. But there's no
blood.
Yeah,
no blood.
nothing like that.
Oh,
like trigger warnings.
You have watched the A-Team, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
In the A-Team, there must be 1 million rounds of ammunition are fired, but nobody actually seems to be killed.
Yeah.
And there's never any blood.
Yeah.
Yes, those kind of movies.
TMI, but
yeah, that's fine. That's cool. TV headlines. Oh, actually, I tell you what. Well, we'll have some of this first. Hold on. You're going to enjoy this.
Chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang. Oh,
such a good film. So yeah, this all came out in the same year. In television, I can tell you that the first edition of BBC Reporting Scotland was in this year. You also had the first episode of Dad's Army, Please Sir, A Question of Sport, and I always like an excuse to play TV themes. You got the first ever edition of Joe 90.
now we're a bit too young for this. What's Joe 90?
Joe 90. Well, it's kind of odd. It's kind of like child labour in a sense. So, it wouldn't clear. You wouldn't get past. You would never get Joe 90 today. So basically, Joe 90's dad is a scientist,
Right.
who sort of works for a secret government organisation,
Right.
and they need spies.
Right.
So the secret scientist guy creates a means of being able to insert all the spy knowledge into his son Joe when he puts on super cool thick black rimmed glasses like mine, and he is Joe 90. So he gets sent on secret missions as a spy. It's like James Bond, but James Bond is a 8-year-old boy.
And it's like a game show kind of thing.
No.
It's
like
a TV show.
Yeah, it's a puppet show. It's like Thunderbirds.
I was just like, this is...
It's like Thunderbirds. Yeah,
right.
it's like
Got
Thunderbirds.
you.
There you go. There's so many older people out in the wards across the NHS Highland area are going, how does she not know?
This is why I do the new music shows on the station. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
No problem. In sport, the 97th Open Golf Championship was held at Carnoustie and was won by South African Gary Player.
I think I've met Gary Player before.
Have you? From South Africa?
Yeah, he complimented my swing to my dad, and he looked over. It was just like, oh, that's Gary Player.
What an anecdote! Yeah, so you were playing golf because you were actually quite a good golfer.
I was
weren't
in
you?
England training when I was like 11.
Check you
and
out.
then I quit because I thought GCSEs was more important.
Duh, GCSE is more important than playing golf.
What a silly Billy.
Exactly. We've also got some more sport options there available to us for clues.
Yes, so Scotland suffer another wooden spoon in the Five Nations Rugby as France go on to take their 5th title for the first Grand Slam. And in the final of the 83rd Scottish Cup final, Dunfermline Athletics beat Heart of Middleton's 3
Heart of Middleton's?
Midlothian, I'm so sorry. Sorry. I'm never going to be allowed back in Edinburgh.
Nope.
So, yeah, they were beat 3-1 to take the trophy home.
Awesome. And the final clue in Guess the Year. This was the best-selling single. Now,
Tune.
it is see, right, yes and no.
I know how you feel about the Beatles.
This goes on for 6 minutes,
Well,
Shannon.
because you got to scream the bit at the end.
So
Everyone's in the wards are going to be like going for it.
well, we'll give you one chorus, then we'll come back. Here's Hey Jude, it's the Beatles. It's a little known fact. You know that Paul McCartney played this at the 2012 London Olympics closing ceremony?
Was it not the closing to the opening? Or was it the closing to
No, it was the closing to the closing. It's actually a little known fact. They're still singing that to this day. It hasn't actually ended yet. There's still another 12 minutes of this, Shannon.
Yeah, but it's a good song. Whether you like the Beatles or not.
I'm not saying I dislike the Beatles. I'm
I
just
used
saying.
to play this on the French horn.
Really? Golf extraordinaire, award-winning presenter on the radio, and she plays the French horn. Is there
Grade
any
4
end?
French horn.
Is there any end to the list of your talents?
I used to do the Diablo.
Oh yeah.
I could do that. I could juggle.
Why have we never exploited any of these skills for social
know.
media? You should be juggling out in the corridors right now.
I want to unicycle.
You should juggle Highland Hospital radio mugs out in the corridor.
That's not going to end well. And I'm sure, I know the guy who does the managing the night cleaning, and I don't think he'd be impressed if I message saying, by the way, I've just broken some mugs in the corridor.
But unbroken mugs are still available at hhr.scot/mug.
Yeah, you can either come pick them up at the studio, or if you want, we can
We
get them
will
delivered.
post out, we can do that.
We will, we promise.
But if you do come to the studio, like Joe Prosser did, who's a doctor here
Yes.
at Regmore, she popped in and she got the tour of the studio. So yeah, you get a free studio tour,
VIP tour.
VIP studio tour, if you buy a mug and you come and collect it.
Yeah.
I can't say fairer than that.
It's fair enough.
It's still going. It's still there.
It's a great bed. It's a great bed.
You'd have to do a long link to fill it. Oh, we better tell you what the year was, eh?
Oh yeah, good point. Did we get any comments, messages?
We didn't. We got one from a certain English correspondent live from Dan Seth. Miss Marvel.
Talk about my mum.
Yeah. I think she got it right.
Like
Well, here's the thing. Well done to. I'll build some tension with a
Go on.
dramatic gasp.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I am getting so much money out of these pantomime noises. They're great.
I like how you can, like, if you know the person well enough, you can kind of.
I know
I
who's
can hear
who.
me. I can hear me and
Are
Karen.
we in that?
and
Hold
you.
on, I'll try this one. You see if you can spot yourself in this.
Slightly, ever so slightly.
Anyway, well done to you. If you got the year was 1968. It's Maroon 5. That must be album Versio there.
Yes. Well
I
done.
do like that.
I remember the first time I ever scheduled music into a Myriad system, and this was at uni, right?
Myriad is our playout system, the super duper computer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. I was just talking to you in like radio
the
terms.
mics are
Sorry,
on. Yeah.
Sorry. But yeah, it was a Maroon 5 song. I'm pretty sure it's like Payphone or something, just of the time. I was so excited that I mistyped the name. It's Marpoon 5. And it stayed like that for the eternity that we were at our student station. And I'm sure it's been changed since.
You'd like to hope.
Imagine that's Payphone by Marpoon 5. Who did that?
Are you like Ron Burgundy when you're on air? You can only read what's on the prompter in front of you.
Basically, yeah.
Coming up in a few moments' time, we will be having, because it's National Cheese Day in a couple of days' time, we've got
Yes.
our cheese-based quiz coming up. We were talking a lot about cheese there. Shannon, who can't eat cheese but still eats cheese at Christmas. Why are you punishing yourself like this?
Well, that's the thing. I am dairy intolerant in some term. Cheddar cheese is fine. So we go to a lovely company that does cheddar putts, and we buy 6 putts for 20 quid because it's an absolute bargain. And yeah. But I also was joking how there's like a thing going on where people like give each other like cheeses and cheese boards over Christmas, and I was like, oh, it's like a culture now.
And you didn't
And
get
it's
the
like,
pun there.
Didn't get the pun. Just came out, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, the cultural thing.
it's just a natural talent to bring out these puns. and not
You're
know.
just that, and that's why you
You can
are
say
one
it,
of the
it's great.
leading. You're one of the leading hospital radio presenters in the country. That's because you're coming up with cheese puns. Like, and yeah, by the way, I'm just ignoring the fact you said great. I'm just completely glossing over that one. Yeah, so this has led you to find other national days? Because I asked, was there a jump on a
you
cow
were
day?
joking about National Jump on a Cow Day, and as far as I'm aware, there isn't a national day to jump on a cow for cow protection services.
Probably, yeah. You shouldn't jump on cows.
but
Do we have to say that? Don't jump on cows. There, done it.
But there is a National Cow Appreciation Day, which is the second Tuesday of July. And if anyone needs to know the exact date, it is the 8th of July of 2025.
I'm looking at our diary, the wall planner. That has got to go on it, and we'll get somebody from.
Do you know? Once upon a
Get somebody
time,
in.
someone from a big radio show, they actually brought a cow into the studio and got sacked.
It's got to be Moyles, was it? Was it
No,
Moyles?
it wasn't
No,
Moyles.
Evans.
It was a
Evans.
lesser known presenter,
Right, okay,
more
fair
of a local when there used to be local stations.
Oh, she's firing shots.
I can't say it too loudly, otherwise I'm not going to get a job, am I?
Yeah, well, there aren't. Anyway, yeah. Still no for sale signs over at Skooga. Anyway, so.
Watch it.
Yeah, send your complaints to Ali at AMC at
AMC,
hchr.com.
yeah,
There we
that's
go.
the one.
Right, so we've got a cheese-based quiz coming up.
Wink, wink, Olivia.
Now, Shannon and I, we once upon a time went to. Sorry, I'm just distracted. Your mum's messaging me now. Anyway, that's a side
no.
matter. It's
Wait,
cool.
what?
It's cool.
She has your number?
No. Via the official channels. It's all cool. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, Mrs. Marvel. Yes. So you and I, we went down to the HB Awards a couple of years ago now. Can you believe that?
It feels like not that long ago.
Yeah, but it was.
But I got like the memory about when we got the nominations. That was 2 years ago.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm like, what? No.
So we hired a car. You, me, and your partner Ben went down to the awards, and we had to stop at Motorway Services. A lot more than we planned to because we hired an electric car.
T-Day,
But
most stressful part of
it
that
was
trip.
a bit stressful.
I just stood in the corner and was like, I'm not going anywhere.
very-
Come find me.
you did very little. Ben and I did all the driving, and you just sat in the back.
I wasn't allowed to drive. I wasn't insured.
Yeah, fair enough.
'Cause
You're
it's
so
an electric car.
disgustingly young as well. Ugh.
At the time.
Yes, so we understand the motorway network. You have
Within reason.
you like cheese. I love cheese. And because it's National Cheese Appreciation Day in a couple of days' time, I have shamelessly stolen a cheese quiz off the internet. Okay. Now the thing is, it merges our two great things that have drawn us together over time, Shannon: cheese and Motorway Services. So
That's what our friendship's built
that
on.
is what our friendship is built on: cheese and Motorway Services. So I'm going to give you a list of 10, and I'm going to give you the name of the name, okay? And you have to tell me, is it a Motorway Services or is it a cheese? As we play Cheesy Motorway. So, are you ready? Now, I think
I was born ready.
this is finally all these years of going through university to do radio production,
Getting a
presenting,
degree.
getting your degree has all been coming up to this point.
First class degree as well, by
cheesy
0.01%.
Does the boasting ever end? Sorry.
It was only by like a slight.
And I volunteered at a community station once, and they gave me a gig. That's literally my.
That's kind of what's
my
happened
journey.
here too.
Yeah, and who did give you the job here? Yeah,
You did.
Exactly. Yeah. We all make mistakes. Anyway.
Wow.
Zing. Right, so you should get the first one. The first one's actually quite local. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Is it a local cheese or is it a motorway service station though? Number 1, Broxton. Motorway or cheese? Broxton.
That's definitely a Motorway Services.
That is a Motorway Services, and you should know because it's the one where the Starbucks is. Oh, it's actually no. Starbucks is the Inverarmond roundabout. It's at Perth.
Oh.
It's where the M90 starts and finishes at Perth. You come off there and
Yes.
you've got the there's a McDonald's and there's the Euro garages. There's
Yeah.
a Costa Coffee at that one. So yeah, Broxton Services. So Broxton, number 1. Yes,
I'm
correct.
glad I got that one. Thank you very
Motorway.
much.
Well done. Number 2, Trouble. Number 2, Trouble. Would you like me to spell it for you?
Yes,
Would
could
that
I
help?
take the spelling, please?
It is TROWELL. Trouble.
I've got to say that's a cheese.
It's a Motorway Services on
What?
the M1. Yeah, Trouble Services on the M1. Number 3, we've got Tunworth. 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 Shannon, is that a cheese or is it a Motorway Services?
Oh, it's so hard because it could be both. Let's go with cheese again.
It is a cheese. It is
Oh.
a soft cheese originating from the Duke of Wellington's estate.
Where's that?
Oh.
Like Cornwall? That sounds southern.
Duke of Wellington. Did he have 10,000 men? No, that was the other. No, pass. Oh, Shannon's quickly Googling where Tunworth cheese comes from.
Just where the estate is more than anything. Hampshire.
Oh, Hampshire.
Very south.
Yeah.
Very south.
Well, it's south of Inverness.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Sorry. What?
Sorry.
You good?
Number 4. I can do voiceovers, by the way, folks, if you're looking for them. Stitchleton. Stitchleton. It's Stitchleton. Stitchleton. Is that a cheese or a Motorway Services,
I'm
Shannon?
going to say it sounds too cheesy to be cheese, so a Motorway.
It's a cheese!
Ah!
It is an English blue cheese, Stitchleton.
I love a blue cheese.
Well,
Do you know what? That's something you can have if you're lactose intolerant.
is it? You can have blue cheese,
Yeah,
but you can't have cheese
you know
cheese.
how like blue cheese is like penicillin-y?
Is
Sure.
it?
I don't know. There's science behind it.
I would
right?
like
Blue
to
cheese
stress,
is good.
as a hospital radio station, Shannon is not medically qualified
No,
to
I'm
make
really
statements
not.
on what is good
It's been
penicillin.
trial and error to find out what cheese I can have. But anyway,
Anyway, we're going to move on to Old Inns. 2 words, Old Inns. OLDINNS. Old Inns.
Old-in services.
Old
Old-in services sounds right, but
Old Inns Services or Old Inns Yorkshire.
cheese.
Sorry.
Sorry, that was a weird way of
Oh,
saying
hold on.
cheese.
Since we're talking about cheese, here's a good one. No, keep going. Right, so Old Inns, it's number 5 on the list.
I'm gonna say a service station.
It is a Motorway Services on the
Yay!
M80 near sort of south of Stirling, I want to say.
Okay.
Number 6.
Is this Wallace and Gromit?
It is indeed. Bowland. BOWLAND.
Services.
It's a cheese
Oh!
from Lancashire.
It's a Lancashire cheese.
It's a Lancashire cheese. Live from Lancashire tomorrow at 12 is Richard Smith with the Sunday Social. There you go.
Oh, what a
what a
great
shameless
segue.
plug, yeah.
Amazing.
So that was a cheese. Bowland cheese, number 6. Question number 7, Chevington. Yep, Chevington. here.
Chevington's definitely a services.
Oh, she's going straight in. She doesn't want a spelling this time. Straight in for Chevington Services.
It's M3.
It's a cheese.
What?
Chevington.
What
I think
services am I
Chevington.
thinking
I
of?
think there are services that sound similar to that, but Chevington is a cheese. It is a semi-soft and mould-ripened cheese.
Ooh, that sounds
Chevington. Chevington.
Making me hungry, Tom.
Can we think we can nip along the Highland table and get some cheese and toast or something? I love how you're doubting.
There is.
Yeah, but how's it spelled?
Oh wait, Chevington's it's West Suffolk. That's where I know it from. So I was like, oh, definitely a station in Chevington.
You jumped in too soon, and
Yeah.
you should have asked for the spelling.
What's the spelling then?
Well, it's CHEV. I think Chevington is an S, isn't it?
Chevington. Yeah, the same place in Suffolk.
Steward's inquiry for question 7. We'll come back to that one.
Could be both.
Moving on. Question number 8. Pont Abraham. Pont Abraham.
That sounds like it would be a cheese that would have like it's been hung.
It sounds like a cheese that's been hung. Pont Abraham.
You know how,
I think
like,
it's like
I don't know
it's either
whether-
Cornwall maybe. Cornwall cheese, do you think?
Do you know how I don't know whether your nan did it, but did she ever make cheese in tights? My great gran used to do that.
No.
Obviously they're clean.
My
grand.
grand. This wasn't the war when my grand. What?
I don't know.
Cheese
like,
and tights.
Yeah, you can make cheese and then you put them in tights to hang to make like.
I just want to look at
Grand
Olivia's
cheese.
face to see if she thinks that this is absolute nonsense. There's a shake of the head. I think you've had some sort of cheese-induced dream at some stage.
Oh, many a time. I remember coming in once having the cheese sweats.
Cheese.
This was pre-lactose.
Oh, right, okay.
Intolerance.
Yeah, then we realised there was a problem.
I had
If you're
an
coming into a
amazing
building
roast dinner.
sweating from cheese. Is Pont Abraham, is it a services or is it a cheese?
It's definitely a cheese.
It's a services on the M4. Number 9, Gordano. 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 Gordano.
See, the way that you're rolling your R sounds like it should be like a lovely cheese.
It sounds like a sort of Italian because I've got Gordano.
I keep saying
Would you like me
cheese
to do it in
everything,
a
but-
sort of where? I can't. I'm going to have to dig in deep into my. No, I'm not. I'll just cause too much offence to the good people of this part of the world. But imagine in an English accent, Gordano.
Gordano.
Gordano. It's the best I can do.
I'm gonna say cheese.
It's a services on the M5.
Is there any cheeses on this? Like,
Well, yeah, you've got some cheeses. Tunworth was a cheese. Stitchleton, Bowland, Chevington. Are you ready for the last one?
Go on then.
Derby. Derby. Is that
That's
a cheese
just
or is it a
Services,
Services?
Derby Services.
Is it called Derby Services though, Shannon? You know they never call them Derby Services. It'll be like, the old Swan Services. Is DERBY? Is it a cheese or is it a Motorway Services?
It is a cheese.
It is. It is a mellow cow's milk cheese from, Derbyshire.
Derby, yeah. Nice. That was really. I was so bad at that.
You were pretty bad. I didn't keep score, but that's.
I think I got like 4.
Did we
out of
have
10.
fun? That's the important thing.
I had a great time.
Nick Kershaw, I wouldn't let the sun go down on me. I was thrown under the bus there by my colleague who knew
Sorry.
fine well
It was
I
like
had.
sun. ...
I had.
And I'm like,
I had a chewy sweet in my mouth, but not a Chewit. And not even a branded Starburst. I actually said Opal Fruits earlier on and made myself look like I was about 100 years old. So Shannon's trying to argue that a Chewit is the same as a Starburst.
And I found out it's not.
She's an absolute fool, frankly.
I mean, should we release the facts of the difference between a Chewit and a Starburst?
Yeah, you know what? I think there's people in the wards upstairs, there's people in the wards all across the NHS Highlands who are going, Shannon, what is the difference between a Chewit and a Starburst?
Well, it just seems to be all sort of everything. Flavour-wise and size-wise, apparently. So Chewits come in strawberry, cola, blackcurrant, blue raspberry, and cherry, and apple Chewits as well, which are made from real apple extracts for anyone looking for a healthier option. Starbursts, however, come in many other options: blackcurrant, lemon lime, orange, strawberry. They also come in varieties of tropical sour, fave reds, specific to the red colour, watermelon, very berry, superfruit, and summer blast as well. Chewits only come in 30 gram sizes, 115 or 34 grams, whereas the Starburst come in more at 45, 138 and 350 grams.
Well, I'm glad we've cleared that up.
So if size matters to you,
Shannon Marvel. That is
Tom Nelson.
Shannon Marvel. Honestly.
But if you want more for you in bulk, you know.
Well, always. Sorry, we're drinking water just as I said that there. So we're having Fruity Chews because I've chosen the non-brand version. But what's most important of all, Shannon, is that we're not eating because the consumption of food and drink in the studio is expressly prohibited.
Sorry, I'm passing it on the speech
I am
stuff.
still dealing with a fruit chew. Right. But we get back to some professionalism. In a few moments, as Shannon says, Beat Detective will give you the clue for that. We'll probably think of some nonsense to talk about as well.
I mean, this is what the show's all about.
This is what it is.
Full nonsense and getting involved.
What we will do is tell you what's coming up later today and tomorrow on Highland Hospital Radio. And at the end of the show, we'll tell you what's coming next week. Very exciting. Guest in the studio next week, so we better behave. We were talking about professionalism there. I just got Shannon there because she was about to have a sweetie.
Sorry.
Here's the thing. See if we don't do it professionally, do you know who's going to come and steal your job?
Is it Hazel?
It's Microsoft Hazel. And do you want to know what an automated link sounds like?
Okay.
Highland Hospital Radio. It's just after 10 minutes past 1. That's Katie Tustle. The latest weather forecast is
Katie
mainland
Tustle.
dry, sunny today, but cooler than yesterday. Hebrides cloudy.
Hebrides, that's just every day.
That's the future, folks.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I hope so. Maybe we're AI. Maybe we just don't know.
You know what show I missed that I wish I could catch up on?
What's the show that you missed that you could catch up on?
Radiotherapy with Alan McLaughlin.
Radiotherapy with Alan McLaughlin. Oh, the
Loved
good old
it.
the Sunday Night Crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like that's about the Sunday Night Crew currently.
The
are
current
pretty good.
Sunday Night Crew is actually really good. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What a vibe.
No, they're brilliant.
They
I
seem
love
to be
Sunday
the
nights.
youth team just now.
Yeah, the young. So that's what they do is they bring all
Am I no longer a youth?
Well, this is the
person?
thing. All the young and relevant presenters used to be on a Sunday, but now you've moved on, I've moved on, and Ali's moved on, and we've got a new young team.
Children, literally children.
Yeah.
They're over.
They're. I think
they're 18.
They're both 18, but yeah, they're disgustingly young.
I wish I was 18.
And as well as that, they're also very, very good as well. We'll give you a full rundown of what's coming up later on today and tomorrow on Highland Hospital Radio. But first, this is a good one.
This is a good
This
song.
is a good song. We might turn the speakers up here and we can enjoy this in the corridors. It's Kenny. It's The Bump.
Kenny Bump. Kenny Bump.
Kenny Bump.
Kenny with the
Kenny
bump.
Bump. Yeah, there's old Kenny Bump there.
Just,
Hey,
you know.
Kenny Bump.
Take out words to make sentence make sense.
Yeah.
Tom.
Yes, Shannon.
Shall we play Beat Detective?
Shall we play Beat Detective?
So as we said earlier on in the show, we have cryptically hidden a song title and a artist name within some cryptic clues. It should be available on social media just now. In a minute's time.
I don't want to give away the magic
really
here, but I think you've
sorry.
still got 30 seconds until it gets posted, but you know, it's all good.
Within reason. Anyway, get there ahead of time. Highland Hospital Radio on Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, I'm going to tell you what they are now. Are you ready, Tom?
Oh, I was.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Oh, I am. Sorry, I was
You
just.
good?
I was just. Yep.
Okay, so the artist, which is 2 words, is Top Up This Dictionary.
Is that-
Up This Dictionary.
Is that it? Top up this dictionary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoever wrote that clue is not really given much there, are they?
No, he hasn't. But in the song, you might get it.
Okay.
It's a 4-word song.
Right.
Dearest, I know this is a cover, but you still can't be in a rush. Dearest, I know this is a cover, but you still can't be in a rush.
So that is the last song that we're playing in this hour.
Yep.
That's the artist and the title.
Mm-hmm.
If you think you know, you can drop us a wee email, studio@hhr.scot. If you're brave, you can put it as a comment on the Facebook post or Instagram.
We're trying to keep an eye on it. We get a buzz every now and then. So.
We do, yeah. I've got the screen is here and open in front of me. Obviously, I'm ignoring all the adverts. I don't know why are we being targeted for strength and conditioning equipment here on the Highland Hospital Radio Facebook account? What's it trying to tell us here? The targeted adverts.
I don't know, but whoever has access to the socials.
Somebody has some questions
I
to
have
answer.
bought a lot of gym kit recently, so probably it's gone cookies onto my phone, which has gone onto Facebook.
Yeah, because you're like a proper gym type person now.
I know, I have protein shakes and
Oh my
everything now.
God.
It's great. Pineapple flavour.
I think I sent you a message this week because we were planning this show. I know. Can you believe we actually planned this, right?
It's shocking, isn't
I
it?
know. And I sent a message to say, hey, here's an idea. What do you think about this? She says, I'll get on that as soon as I'm finished at the gym.
Yeah. I was a proper gym girly that day. It was great.
And I would have been sitting on the couch in the reclined position as I was messaging you that. So, Beat Detective, we'll have the clues again,
Yep,
please.
no worries. Artist is 2 words. Top up this dictionary. The song is 4 words. Dearest, I know this is a cover, but you still can't be in a rush.
If you think you know the answer, drop us an email or go onto our social media channels. And
Give
yeah,
us a
you
like
can-
as well. Don't just comment.
Oh yeah, we're so needy.
Give us a cheeky like,
We
cheeky
like a
follow.
like. We like a like. And that's going to be our last song. You can still choose the music though. And coming up, we'll give you a full rundown of what's coming still to come on today's Highland Hospital radio schedule. Am I introducing this one, or are you?
I don't know. What were you doing?
Oh, well, here's a song. We had Gorillaz and 2000.
Yep. Good song.
You're complaining that you're having to go to somebody's 30th in a few weeks' time and you're saying that that's old. And then you had the cheek
It's
to
just
look
a
at
bit
me.
like, well, we're all like uni mates, so we knew each other when we were more youthful and can go out after 9 p.m. without feeling tired. And now we're just like, oh, it's Max 30th, and we're like, that's nice. People are having kids, and we're just like, what's happening? Like,
It's all going by very fast. It's Adamant and Goody Two Shoes here on the Saturday Drop-In on Highland Hospital Radio. Now, you'll be pleased to know that normally it wouldn't just be me and Shannon making
Chatting
an
around, talking
absolute
about Chewits
mess
and
of things. Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
The whole idea of the Saturday Drop-In is, well, people drop in. Next week we are going to have a visitor. It's the Mental Health Liaison Officer from Clackaghcudden here in Inverness. Neil Parrish is going to be joining us, telling us about a new drop-in service that they're going to have.
They're having a drop-in service as well as
Everybody's
us.
doing drop-ins.
Everyone's dropping in.
But the
dropping
idea
into
being-
different drop-ins.
Yeah, just to promote good, better mental health and well-being. That if sometimes the hardest part can be telling somebody that you're not feeling right.
Yeah.
So to try and make it as informal a piece that they can, it's they've picked a location and you just pop in and have a blether with Neil, which sounds like a great idea.
Sounds amazing.
So Neil's going to come in and tell us all about that next week, and we're really excited about that. And tomorrow, there's lots of great programming for you to enjoy. It's so good, in fact, I might even put a wee music bed on in the background so we can
Oh.
tell you what's coming up. Who's going to go first from, I don't know, where will we start?
Should we start at the change on midday?
Okay, at 12 o'clock tomorrow, it's the Sunday Social. Now, normally it would be Stephen's Country Kaylee, but he's going to drop back to 2 o'clock just now because for January and February, Mr. AtoZ of Pop himself, Richard Smith, is hosting a live programme, and it's syndicated across pretty much all of hospital radio across the UK. We all joined together for the Sunday Show. I knew I was going to get it wrong.
Yeah.
The Sunday,
it's a hard one, isn't it?
the Sunday Social.
The Sunday Social.
Yeah. And it's a live programme. So tomorrow from 12, it's 2 hours of live good music, chat from Richard, also his team from the AtoZ of Pop, and they've got quizzes. So you've got the Mistress Quiz, which is just a nice sort of generic pub quiz.
Yeah.
They've got Where's Ollie? One of his people, Ollie, gets sent somewhere and has to give you some clues for where he is. Second Chance, we did that as well. You know, remember Hurdle? You know, you get 1 second intro of a song. So they do second chance. They do it. They call it second chance. But they also do this thing called the Wheel of Misfortune.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Well, I did it last week. I was their contestant 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And Richard goes, he's like, "It's cool, Tom. You've done this before. You know what it is." I was like, no idea whatsoever. Oh, you'll be fine.
Oh, is that what? That's the info you got?
That was pretty much it.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Yeah, they spin a wheel, and I'm not going to suggest that it's fixed by Richard. Absolutely not. They spin a genuine wheel.
Okay. I mean, if he's got a team, it's got to be genuine, you know?
Got to be genuine. He certainly doesn't just, you know, like for example, when Jess and I were pulling Christmas crackers at Christmas time, that definitely was a real cracker. It definitely wasn't me pressing. I've lost it.
You broke
there
it.
was a, yeah, but yeah, definitely was that sound effect. Yeah, so he spins the wheel, and it lands on a category, and it's a song. So it's like songs beginning with the letter T.
Okay.
And you have to instantly come up with a song beginning with the letter T that's been a top 20 hit in pop history.
Okay.
And that gets played right there and then.
Oh, wow.
No pressure at all.
No. That I'm already thinking, what songs start with the?
Well, I totally froze.
Yeah, I can imagine. That's hard.
I think, what did I get first of? What was my first one? I certainly know one of them was a song, a one-word title song. So I got Stopped by Erasure.
Okay.
So I did all right for that one.
Yeah.
That was my second one. I can't even remember what the first one was now.
Wow.
I did record it. It's somewhere. It's all going in the show reel. And then my last one, so a top 20 hit from the 1950s. I mean, come on.
If in doubt, rap.
Well, not a tell lie. It wasn't even a top 20. It was a number 1 from the 1950s.
Oh. Yeah, that one's hard. You
That's
need
hard.
Athol for that one. Really,
And you
don't
need Athol for that one. So yeah. So basically, I'm going to sign Shannon up for this Wheel of Misfortune in a couple of weeks'
don't do
time, and
that.
she can do that live.
No,
Yeah,
Tom.
good.
No.
So tomorrow at 12, the Sunday Social with Richard Smith, which means that Stephen's Country Kaylee is now at 2, but it's your regular 2 hours of Scottish and country music.
Mm-hmm. Are we going on from that?
Do you want to?
Yeah, sure. 4 o'clock. We've got Helen's Kind of Country. We've got Helen every week for a great mix of country music and hits and classics, modern era to new releases as well. And you sometimes get some really good interviews in there that she brings out from the country catalogue.
She has got her warehouse full of interviews that she's done in her.
I can imagine she's literally booked out a warehouse.
Do you know what? She probably needs to, because there's so many interviews that she's got.
Yeah.
But I won't say how many years Helen has been presenting country programming here in the north of Scotland.
Enough to release a book.
She's got her book out,
Yeah.
of course, but she's got an archive of interviews, and she plays them from time to time, and they're really interesting.
Yeah,
and
they are.
Because she spent so much time in Nashville, she went across there. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And she's on some other station that we once heard of. What?
It's fine.
What? You okay? Good.
5 o'clock.
Yeah. 5 o'clock's Musical Memories with Athol Mengus. From the 1950s and earlier, he plays you some classic nostalgic hits.
And at 6 o'clock, you got Bill's top 10 of, and basically any top 10 of whatever he fancies.
he just, you know,
He does so much,
He uses
like-
AI, by the way. I'm just saying, spoiler
No.
alert. Bill gets AI to write a show for him. There, I grassed him up. It's happened.
Does that mean he gets
That's what he
demoted?
does. Yeah, it means he gets paid even less than we do. He get paid less than zero.
He owes us time, is that what
Yeah,
you mean?
that's exactly it. At 7 o'clock, it's Ready, Steady, Go, Go. Now, I know I say this about everything, but it's one of my favourite shows on Highland
It's so
Hospital Radio.
good.
We have got Roscoe Smith. He is a vinyl 45 collectionado, and he does his show, and it's all from 45s. All getting spun in real time. He does it from the studio from time to time. This one's one of the ones from the house because I know he's been busy. But he's done a January blues special.
Ooh.
So all 45s, all blues, all on Ready, Steady, Go, Go, 7 o'clock tomorrow.
Yep, and then you've got live at 8 again at 8 o'clock. So make sure you pop in your request there. Just join us every night
Every
at 8
night at
p.m.
8, yeah.
Because it's guaranteed live show. regardless.
Guaranteed.
That's a Highland Hospital Radio stamp of
That's
approval.
got is that
We need a stamp.
a Highland Hospital Radio stamp of approval.
My primary school
Wow.
used to have one that used to stamp in your reading record book.
We couldn't put that on some of the claims we made about the mugs. We did make some pretty wild claims about how good the mugs were, and we probably can't get away with that. Then at 9 o'clock, summer is here. No, it's not. Not that summer. It's still winter.
Don't you start.
What? I'm just saying, if I say
everyone.
summer's here, people are going to think it's going to be lovely and sunny. Summer
Summer is
Simpson.
also very lovely.
Summer is lovely. Summer Simpson's here at 9 o'clock with a shuffle playlist. Keep up to date with what people are listening to with Summer.
And at 10 o'clock, you've got Mike with his music madness. Oh, I love listening. He's got so much music knowledge. It's insane.
Mike's good. We are so lucky to have so many good presenters and us on the station.
We just get through it.
Yeah, we get through.
They carry us.
Yeah, without a doubt. Then at 11 o'clock, the AtoZ of Pop. Now, I'm thinking here, if tonight's C, tomorrow morning must be D, so that'll be the letter E tomorrow.
Yes. Sorry.
So, slight satellite delay there to Shannon. Here's the Killers. Yes, it's Highland Hospital Radio. In just a few moments' time, we will be revealing the answer to this week's Beat Detective. We've got some Fleetwood Mac coming up in a moment, but this one's called I'm on Fire. It's by 5,000 Volts. Enjoy. 5,000 Volts, I'm on Fire. Well, it's certainly got pulses racing here in the studio.
Just because of how funny it is.
So yeah, Shannon and I haven't heard this before. The Super Duper Computers picked it. It's a good song. It's a nice disco, 70s disco vibe. That's cool.
Yeah.
But we get a little picture on the screen, and I saw and it's only very small on my screen, and Shannon sees the same screen that I do. And I went,
Yeah.
Shannon, don't look at the album artwork. But Shannon did, and Shannon's googled it, and Shannon has zoomed in on the album artwork. OMG. So if you're listening on our website or on the small player, we can only apologise for the album artwork because, well, we don't get to choose the artwork. That's done.
It's the creativity of the artist at the time.
Absolutely. And I cannot believe what my eyes are goodness. Goodness.
It's a tune though.
Do you know what? That's an absolute banger. I would
might
play it
just
again.
Pop that on my Spotify.
That's on your Spotify. That's going to be appearing in your end of 2025 most listened to.
My Wrapped.
Whew.
She needs Wrapped.
she needs a blanket or something. Goodness.
A blanket.
Well, she needs something.
She's a jacket.
Well, the 70s were a different time.
You're right.
The problem is, until I play the next song, it's still showing as now playing. So I'm going to play the next song and we'll come back with the answer to Beat Detective. So Fleetwood Mac for us here on Highland Hospital Radio with second-hand news. Don't forget, at the top of the hour, it's the musicals hour. And I've just looked to see what is coming up. And it's going to start with an absolute banger from Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia. And there's some great ones. Lots of modern ones this week I've noticed the Super Duper Computer has picked for us, so that's always good. So if you like your musicals, you want to get yourself tuned in to that. Well, that's it up for us. We're done.
What a mad 2 hours. I felt like we've talked about everything and anything.
Absolutely everything. We had
Cows, cheese.
Chewits.
Motorways.
Chewits. We had those kids from Ireland who did the TikTok song.
Yeah.
It's
been a busy
It's been a busy old time, hasn't it? Yep. We'll probably make this available to listen to again. If you really enjoyed it that much, you can go for it. Don't forget, go to the website hhr.scot where you can check out the full schedule. You can click on our catch-up service, and you can also go to our news pages, like somebody's just pinged to say they have.
Why have you got your laptop not on mute?
Because I'm not very good at my job. Right, so it's time to do the answer to Beat Detective, which we should be doing right now.
And that was... Do I do the questions
Let's
first?
do the question once more.
So artist is 2 words, top up this dictionary, and the song, which was 4 words, was Dearest, I know this is a cover, but you still can't be in a rush. And the answer was, well done to Karen who got it.
Laura did as well, yep.
Well done, Laura, as well. It was You Can't Hurry Love by Phil Collins.
Awesome. Right, we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Cheers.